everyone, it's Lizzie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I review my monthly budget for the month of September. So I'm going to be walking you guys through the process and showing you how I did in my numbers. But as you can see, I am out of town. I am not at my home. I'm currently on a work trip, but I had time and I wanted to go ahead and review my budget while I'm here. So I figured I will share this with you guys. So if this is something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Let me go ahead and show you guys my planner. Okay, so I have my budget planner here, my monthly budget, and the colors that I use. So I use a black pen, a blue pen, and a red pen. Blue is for anything that I have gone under budget, and red is anything that I have gone over budget. And black is just everything that stayed within the same budget. So it's usually like the fixed expenses. So I have currently up on my computer screen my every dollar budget. I talk about this on all of my budgeting videos where I say I like to input all of my numbers on the every dollar app, and this can be found on the website everydollar.com, and it can also be an app on your phone, and it's really nice. It's free. Highly recommend it. I have a tutorial on it, and I will make sure hopefully to link it up above so you guys can follow along. But we're gonna go ahead and walk through the budget. So for the actual amount that my husband received, it was a little bit under, which is kind of sad, but we worked with it. So the amount that we received for him was $25.89.97. So the difference for that, $258.97. The difference was $45.03. For me, the amount I received was $2,189.01. So the difference was $189.01. So the total income for the month received was $778.98. So the difference was $143.98. So red for income is always good. And now the amount that we gave for tithe, this was a little bit sad. I don't know what happened. Maybe I didn't track it one time. Or actually, let me figure that out here really quickly. Okay, so for my tithe, the amount that I spent was $453. Now, I don't know why that was so minimal compared to what I actually earned. So I think one of the months I didn't calculate it correctly. So that makes me a little bit sad. I want to say, you know what? No, I lied. This was from some of the online income that I earned. So I did include on my every dollar budget, I did include some of the YouTube earnings and Etsy earnings that I made. So I included $174.25 from my Etsy. So that's what that is. But I did give the tithe, so that remains the same. Now let me go ahead and do the difference for this. Okay, and now for these, the mortgage, this stays the same. HOA, that was the same. Electric, $127.45, that's correct. Phone, that is a fixed expense. let's see how we did with gas. So gas, it looks like my husband, he spent $181.85, and I spent $106.52. So the amount of gas that we used was $288.37. So the difference was $51.61, which is really good. That's a lot of savings. Our car payment, this is the same, so that's $266.50. So there's no difference there. Sun Pass. This was a little bit more, and that's because I did travel for work and I had to take more tolls. So the amount of money that we ended up spending was $110. So it was a difference of 15. Yeah. But the thing is that with my job, I was able to reimburse myself for what I used on Sun Pass. So really it kind of washed. So I'm okay with that. Groceries, the amount of funds that we spent on groceries was $232.54. So the savings was $67.46, which is really nice. One of the weeks we did a $25 grocery budget for the week, and that was the week that my husband was home alone and I'm here at the hotel. So yeah, that worked out really nicely. $211.77, that is a fixed expense. Life insurance, this is also fixed. Credit card, that is a fixed expense. Now moving on to sinking funds. So since we earned a little bit extra, I was able to fund a little more towards sinking funds, and you can watch my paycheck budget videos, but I go through my cash envelopes and I went ahead and I added all of this together, and this is the number that I came up with. So 616. Woo! 616 minus 519. So we were over $97 on our sinking funds. And I'm going to explain this in just a bit. Extra debt. This was, let me go down to, let's see. The amount that we ended up paying was $107.14. So 107.14 minus 60.06, 47.08 is what the difference was. And now the amount that we were able to put towards our car fund was $195.87. So $195.87. $4.13 is what was remaining. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add up all of this and see where we are. I meant to do this in red. $3,990. Okay, so in review, we take our income, our actual income, so $47.78.98, subtract our giving, subtract the expenses, and then subtract the $195.87. $119.12. That's actually what I put back towards my emergency fund. If you all saw this on different videos, I had to withdraw some funds from my emergency fund because we had to get tires for our car. But that is what an emergency fund is for. It's for us to be able to use for something that is really dire. You have to get it done. And we did not have a fully funded car maintenance fund to be able to draw from this. So we had to take money from that car maintenance, and in addition, we had drawn funds from our emergency fund. But for the month, a portion of the month, we were able to put back $119.12 back to our emergency fund based on my budget. And it does look like that is true when I look at my every dollar budget. So that was hard to do, but we had the funds available, and it was really nice to be able to pull from our savings to do that. So with this, we were a little short on our car fund. This is me being able to save for a car, but I have to tell you, we have let me actually pull up my account so I can tell you guys the honest truth. Now, we currently have our main checking account where our income and all of these expenses get debited out of. And then we also have a health savings account. That's where we are able to pay any medical expenses. So we have a little over $200 in that account. And then we have our car savings account. And we also have our emergency fund, along with my checking account that I receive my online income, which I will get into detail at another video. And we also have a account that I separate funds for tax reasons, because I have to pay taxes on it. I'm not gonna lie saying that I did not make that extra money. I will report that for tax purposes, and I have to make sure that I have a set amount set aside for that. So currently, because of online income and different sales and things that we have done, we have in our car savings account to date $247.05. So I'm really excited at where we're at now. And also for my emergency fund, we are a bit shy, and that is because we are still working on putting back our starter emergency fund. But I'm really pleased at how my budget came to be off in our expenses by $40 and then short a bit here, or I'm sorry, over a bit here. That makes me really happy because we were able to pay our expenses and to manage our money. And honestly, a monthly budget, this is just a guide. This is just like an estimate of what you are planning on spending. This is our plan for the month, and it really helps when you have it laid out this way and when you break it down paycheck to paycheck. Honestly, this has saved me a ton. It has allowed me to simplify my budget and not over analyze things and put things into a bunch of different categories. That is just not how I do things. I like it simple, and I hope that you guys find it helpful as well. So now that we covered that, make sure you hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss what I have in next week's video. I will be going over my online income for the month of September. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my actual numbers of what I earned on YouTube, what I earned on Etsy. Having this side income is possible, and I really want to share that with you guys because I know I get a ton of questions on what can be done online and how you make extra money. So make sure you hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss what I have to share with you guys. But anyways, I will catch you guys in a brand new video. Bye guys!